The stunning results from Lewis Hamilton's brand new floor are in, and they're turning heads across the paddock. Meanwhile, over in Maranello, Ferrari's engineering team has quietly pulled off something extraordinary. After weeks of rumor and speculation, the team has finally begun testing a bold new development under the SF25, and the early signs, nothing short of a breakthrough. We're not talking about tweaks or marginal gains. This is a full-on leap in performance. A redesign so impactful that Ferrari insiders are already calling it one of the biggest aerodynamic leaps the team has made in recent memory. It all started with a series of quiet experiments deep inside Ferrari HQ. Engineers ran simulations and wind tunnel models that exposed a hidden truth. The car's floor, the unsung hero of F1 aerodynamics, was holding back its full potential. That's now changed. After covert track tests at the Red Bull Ring ahead of the Austrian Grand Prix, the lid has been lifted. Ferrari may have finally cracked the code. Lewis Hamilton hasn't yet driven the revised SF25 himself, but Charles Leclerc and a junior test driver have already put it through its paces. What they reported back shocked everyone at Maranello. The car felt dramatically improved, more stable, more responsive, and significantly quicker through medium and high-speed corners. Leclerc said the SF25 felt planted for the first time this season. That nervous rear end that refused to settle? Gone. The data backed up the driver's instincts. Engineers confirmed what they were seeing wasn't just a minor gain, it was validation. The car's primary aerodynamic flaw had finally been addressed. The revised floor design massively improved airflow through the Venturi tunnels, eliminating much of the turbulence that had been stalling out the rear diffuser. That change alone rebalanced the car. Small but crucial tweaks to the floor edge and central keel geometry also created a more consistent aerodynamic platform, particularly under braking and throttle transitions. In plain terms, the SF25 now stays calmer, more predictable, and more planted, exactly what Hamilton has been asking for. The implications for Hamilton are massive. Though he hasn't piloted the updated setup yet, every bit of data, every split time, every long-run lap suggests this is a different beast from the twitchy machine he wrestled through the early races. Engineers are confident this floor could finally let Hamilton drive the SF25 the way it was meant to be driven, on instinct, not caution. And it gets even better. The floor upgrade is just the first stage. At Silverstone, Ferrari plans to debut a completely reworked rear suspension, a no-roll concept designed to transform how the car handles fast direction changes and elevation shifts. Together, these two upgrades are expected to deliver what is effectively a B-spec car. A new SF25 built not just to compete, but to dominate. Back to Austria. When the new floor hit the track for the first time, everything changed. The SF25 no longer suffered from violent balance shifts or a narrow operating window. The rear stayed composed, the front responded with precision, and for the first time, the car worked with the track instead of fighting against it. Dig into the details, and it gets even more impressive. The Venturi channels, responsible for generating downforce through ground effect, were completely reprofiled. Previously, airflow under the car would destabilize mid-corner, causing sudden grip loss. But now, thanks to a reshaped pressure gradient and improved airflow retention, the rear stays locked down, even under aggressive cornering. Ferrari also re-engineered how the diffuser interacts with the gearbox casing, smoothing airflow as it exits the floor. A redesigned central keel helped sharpen stability under braking, an area Hamilton criticized heavily earlier this year. Before, the car's balance would shift unpredictably during deceleration, forcing him to back off. Now, he can brake deeper, trail the brakes longer, and commit earlier into corners, hallmarks of his best driving at Mercedes. One of the most exciting revelations came from race simulation data, where the SF25 once suffered from erratic tire degradation, especially at the rear. The new floor delivers consistent thermal balance. Rear tire wear dropped by an average of 17% per stint. That means Hamilton can now push deeper into runs, open up strategic overcuts, and fight harder on aging rubber, an area where he thrives. And the lap time gains? Substantial. In full-fuel race trim, the new floor shaved off between 0.3 and 0.66 seconds per lap. That's huge in modern Formula One, especially considering it came without sacrificing cooling or reliability, two areas where Ferrari has traditionally been conservative. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about freedom inside the cockpit. For the first time this season, Hamilton no longer needs to second-guess the car. His inputs match the car's reactions. His confidence returns. You can hear it in his radio messages. Less hesitation, more fire. You can see it in the data. Cleaner throttle traces, sharper turn-ins, better exits. It's the Hamilton we've been waiting to see. In qualifying trim, the improvements could be even more dramatic. With a more stable floor, Ferrari can now run lower ride heights without destabilizing the rear. That means more downforce, more grip, and more predictability through fast corners. On high-speed tracks like Silverstone and Spa, that could be a game changer. Expect Hamilton to start much closer to the front, and that changes everything. Podiums that once seemed out of reach, now in play. And remember, this is just the beginning. The floor upgrade was designed to lay the groundwork for the upcoming suspension overhaul. Once both are in place, Ferrari will essentially be fielding a brand new car, a machine built to Hamilton's strengths: aggressive trail braking, surgical corner entry, relentless racecraft. Beyond the technical, there's a psychological shift happening. Hamilton has shown remarkable patience this season, playing the long game, staying composed in the media, adapting his style to a car that often refused to listen. But now, he feels the difference. So does the team. The body language has changed. There's belief again, a spark in the garage, the feeling that maybe, just maybe, the tide is turning. This new floor hasn't just delivered lap time, it's delivered momentum. And if the suspension update hits as expected, Ferrari's 2025 campaign might not be remembered for a rocky start, but for one of the most incredible mid-season turnarounds in recent memory. All of this began with a revised floor, a sheet of carbon fiber that reshaped airflow and may reshape the championship. Make no mistake, this isn't just a technical win, it's a statement. Hamilton finally has a car that lets him drive the way he was born to. The performance, the balance, the feel, they're all coming together. And if the rest of the grid wasn't paying attention before, they are now. The Red Bull Ring proved one thing: Ferrari isn't chasing anymore, they're charging. And the 2025 season just got a whole lot more interesting.